and gentlemen, from 42nd Street, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening. 3 rounds scheduled in the 132-pound weight division. Your referee for this contest is Joel Becker. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears white with purple. He weighed in at 132 pounds. His record, 1 victory, no defeats. He represents Stay Fly Muay Thai. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Calvin Au. And his opponent across the ring, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He was the black, green, and blue trim. He weighed in at 132.8 pounds. His record, undefeated, 2 victories, no defeats also. He represents Sitan Muay Thai. Originally from Bulgaria, now fighting out of Queens, New York, Angel Dermanski.
Fighters to the center. All right, gentlemen, we've gone over the rules in the dressing room. I expect to follow them. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, protect yourself at all times. Listen to my instruction at all times. In the event of a stoppage, go to a neutral corner until I tell you to come out. Touch my gloves, come out fighting.
A pair of undefeated amateurs set to lock up on Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino. Ariel Agami with Phoenix Carnivale from Lucky Strike Manhattan on New York City's west side. A steamy night in Manhattan, and the action heating up on the inside of this great venue as well. We are going to see Angel Dermanski out of Seton Gym in Astoria, Queens, go at it with Calvin Au, who represents Stay Fly Muay Thai in Philadelphia. And the head of that school, the owner of that school, is Justin Greskowitz, also known as the Purple People Eater. We've seen him compete here before on Friday Night Fights. So excellent training staffs in both corners. We are underway in round 1. Dermanski wearing the neon green and blue, and he's all over Au with a big combination over the top. Big right hands being thrown by Dermanski. Nice teep by Calvin Au. Good right hand stuck in by Au as well. Dermanski leaving himself a bit open.
Al is really, really high with tight guard.
Serving him well in the early going as Dermanski doing a bit of headhunting early in this fight. Joel Becker, our third man in the ring for this bout.
Yeah, Al is just, trying to shell up really, really tight and then land a big shot between combinations.
Nice combination.
Greskowitz just calling for him to stay busy, to continue to move forward. Yeah, you see him sort of digging on the leg. You see him just trying to beat up the front leg. And you see Angel really, sitting into his punches, really throwing big punches. Calvin's trying to be relentless on that front leg, though.
Dermanski, 29 years old, from Bulgaria originally, now fights out of Queens. Calvin Au, the Philadelphia native. Under 10 seconds in round 1.
Greskowitz again just calling for that continued action, calling for him to beat up the front leg of Angel.
A little bravado there by Calvin Au after the end of that round. I like that. He weathered the early storm, I think, by Dermanski, and maybe frustrated Dermanski a little bit because it looked like Dermanski was throwing some hellacious shots in there, Phoenix, but he didn't really stagger Au like you might have expected based on the ferocity of those punches.
Yeah, what was really good about Al was that he continued to keep a tight guard. Even though a few of them did cut through, a few of them did land, he kept that tight guard. He was trying not to give Angel any opportunity to, advance his punches. And he's really trying to stop him from being able to use those heavy shots by attacking his front leg.
There's a look at Angel Dermanski fighting out of Seton Gym. Great training staff he enjoys with Joel Estevez and Aziz Nabi. Dermanski looking to improve to 3-0 as an amateur. Calvin Au trying to move to 2-0. Dermanski has not been in the ring since last July. when he fought right here on Friday Night Fights, scored his first knockout victory.
Yeah, very nicely timed by Calvin there. You see the second that Angel stepped in, he put his weight on his leg, he hit that leg. Angel trying to return those leg kicks. Good teep that breaks up the rhythm of that fight there.
Good action here for both fighters, although Calvin now just hit Dermanski with a big low blow. And it seems like, Phoenix, that the strategy here, Dermanski's in there to slug, and Calvin now is in there to stick and move.
Well, Calvin's doing the right thing, because when you go to exchange punches for legs, when you're extending your arm out and that leg, you have to sit on your leg in order to throw your punches, right? So your power has to come from your center. So the second he sees him go to punch, he kicks. So he not only evades the technique, the punching technique, he also chops his legs down and causes pain while his weight is directly on it.
Joel Becker checking with Dermanski, who says he is ready to go. The two fighters touch gloves. Unintentional low blow from Calvin Al.
There you go. You see him chopping those legs down. He cuts the angle when Angel goes to punch. Keeps his hands up. He's got that nice tight guard. Beautifully timed squeeze while all his weight was on that one leg.
Nice combination by Al, who wears the black and white trunks with purple trim. Dermanski in the neon green with blue, yellow, and black.
You see Dermanski's really trying to use his kicks now. Nice inside leg kick you saw that broke up again Angel's rhythm.
Latter stages of round two. This fight scheduled for 3, amateur fight. No gear, no elbows. Body kick gets in there for Dermanski. And a low blow the other way this time. Both guys showing signs of getting hit low. Well, that, of course, one of the hazards of the art of 8 limbs, Phoenix. A lot of low kicks, a lot of leg kicks, a lot of midsection kicks, and occasionally those kicks go astray.
Well, yeah, that does happen. I mean, one thing that what was good is that Calvin is trying to cut across both legs, so he might have hit him to the groin. From the angle that I'm at, it actually did look clean. It looked like he cut across both legs, but you know, it could, as you're pulling the leg away, he could have rose up and did hit him in the groin. So it's a strong possibility.
So a couple of timeouts here in round number 2. Nice body kick from Calvin Al. Final 10 seconds here. Dermanski misses on a looping right hand, and there's the bell in round number 2. Again, Calvin Al raising those fists as he goes back to the corner and gets checked out by Justin Greskowitz. Good fight so far.
Yeah, Angel looks a little frustrated. You know, he's obviously got a lot of tools and a lot of techniques. He's just got to put them together in a different way, because right now, Calvin is doing a very good job of attacking his legs when he goes to punch. So he, you know, I think it would be best if Angel starts checking those kicks and then answering immediately.
Seen Angel looking for that one big shot over the top, and he's yet to land that big blow to stagger Al.
I mean, he's obviously got very good boxing, and you can see he's a good fighter. It's just that Calvin Al is just being one step ahead by attacking the legs.
Dermanski, 5'7", 29 years old. Calvin Al, 5'6", 27 years old. And here's the beginning of round number 3, our third and final round.
Yeah, you see Angel's trying to be just a drop faster here.
Dermanski landed the left hand. Calvin Al landed an inside leg kick.
What I respect from Calvin here is angles and lines, right? If he sees him go up high, he responds with something low. Right, so he went up for an overhead right. He went down to his body. He just threw a high kick. He throws a low kick.
Both fighters looking for some knees in the clinch. And Dermanski tosses Al off of him there. Some redness along the side of Calvin Al's neck and head area. Has taken a couple of glancing kicks up high, but his excellent guard has prevented those from being more damaging, and he sticks in the left hand there.
He's been able to shell up effectively. He's been able to shell up. Nice answer.
Again, Dermanski goes up high, and as Phoenix alluded to, Calvin goes down low. Final 20 seconds here. Third of a scheduled 3 rounds. Tough fight to score, Phoenix. A lot of guys doing good work in there.
Yeah, I would have to go with Calvin though. You know, he's landed the cleaner shots. He's been able to frustrate Angel many times. Nice teep. Angel though, super aggressive. Nice jumping knee in that exchange. Woo!
And a flurry at the end of the third and final round, and Calvin Al felt that knee from Angel Dermanski. Tremendous finish to another excellent amateur bout on Friday Night Fights. Perhaps Dermanski sensing that he needed that third round, Phoenix.
He did. He came out, you know, very aggressive. He was looking for anything that he could get. He really is a tough fighter with great punching power and great punching ability. I just think that Calvin just had a better game plan as to how to deal with his aggression.
So we'll leave it
Calvin
up.
also did a really good job of listening to his corner because they kept edging him on, pushing him to keep the connection, keep moving forward, don't lose your aggression. Yeah, he did a good job with that.
Dermanski coming over to Calvin Al's corner. And the Seton crew comes over to say hello to Stay Fly Muay Thai as well. And Dermanski still feeling the effects of the low blow he took in round 2.
Yeah. And I'm sure that could have affected him as well.
This is Lucky Strike Manhattan, a great venue on the west side of New York City. You're watching Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino. Ari Alagami and Phoenix Carnivale are with you ringside, as always, bringing you all the action, along with our Friday Night Fights production team. So the judges will decide this one. Somebody's O has got to go right here. Dermanski came in at 2-0. Calvin O at 1-0. One man will stay undefeated. Another will take his first defeat.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge A, 29-28 for Al. Judge B, 30-27 for Dermanski. Judge C scores this contest 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Calvin Al.
So Calvin Al takes it home. Like I said, Angel, great boxing. That's why I think a judge definitely saw it in his direction because he did throw some really beautiful shots. But I just think that what edged it out was Calvin Al's timing, his aggression, and his ability to answer the call. Every time Angel threw a shot, Calvin was right there with an answer.
And especially the interesting thing that Calvin Al displayed a lot of poise, as you mentioned, Phoenix, because Dermanski came out there on fire.
Yeah,
throwing
especially that first round.
huge shots over the top in the first 30 seconds of the fight. Looked like Al may be in for a long night, but no. He kept his composure. Tremendous guard, had the gloves up around his head the entire time, did not allow himself to fall into the trap of trying to outslug Dermanski, stuck with his technique. They came out on top.
Yeah, and Dermanski, as you can see, had some heavy hands. He was definitely a strong guy.
So a victory for the team from Stay Fly Muay Thai. This is Friday Night Fights.